Hey everybody, it's Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with Bilal, mortgage banker, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval letters. Before we even get started, please make sure you subscribe below. The reason I started this channel is because I want to inform people more about the process of buying, selling, and investing. And yeah, I just appreciate the love. So we're going to jump right into it. This is Bilal. Tell us a little about yourself.
Naomi, thank you for having me here. My name is Bilal Green. I am a mortgage banker. I've been a mortgage banker for going on 13 years now. I've been in the real estate industry since 1999. I originally started as an escrow assistant. And I was an escrow assistant for a couple of years. Then I became an escrow officer in the early 2000s. And then by 2004, I decided I wanted to become a loan originator. Became a loan originator, worked at my first company. A couple years later, I decided to get my broker's license. And then that's when I started my mortgage company. And we've been rocking ever since.
All right, and what was the name of your mortgage company again?
Empower Lending Group.
All right, and I'll link all that information below so you can check Bilal out. He's a real awesome guy. But yeah, let's jump right into it. So in the shortest terms as possible, what is the difference between a pre-qualification letter and a pre-approval letter?
Great question, great question. I get this a lot too. The difference between a pre-qualification letter and a pre-approval letter, pretty simple. Pre-qualification does not require any documentation. Pre-qualification is when a person, male or female, whoever, contacts a mortgage banker or broker over the phone or in person or even via email and just gives them the overall information about their income, their debt, and what they're looking to be approved for. That person, the loan officer at that point, takes that all into consideration and pretty much gives a pre-qualification letter based off of what they say, what the client says, or what the person that's looking for the actual home says. A pre-approval letter, it's a little bit more in depth. That's when you actually send in documentation or you give a documentation to the banker or broker. You're giving them pay stubs, asset information, meaning your bank statements or retirement statements. You're giving your W-2s, you're giving your tax returns. Those are all in consideration for the loan officer to take those documents and then decide how much you're approved for. Also running the credit as well. The pre-qualification, there is no running of the credit. It's what's your FICO score? It's I think it's 670. Right? Pre-approval, we're actually going to run your credit and get the actual middle FICO score that we use. So we don't use the high score, we don't use the low score, we use the score in the middle to determine what you're gonna qualify
for. Then what are the steps to getting pre-approved?
The steps of getting pre-approved is going down to your local broker.
Or Bilal.
Yes, or myself. And just bringing in, you want to go ahead and bring in 1 month pay stubs. This is just your general traditional documentation. If you're doing hard money or other different alternative financing, the documentation could be different. But for traditional financing, conventional jumbo loans, you're going to need 1 month pay stubs. You're going to want your 2 years W-2, your last 2 years. Your last 2 years of your tax returns. So in 2018, we want 2016 and 2017. And a lot of times a copy of your ID, sometimes a copy of your Social Security. And once you provide that documentation to your banker or broker, a lot of times they'll be able to get you a pre-approval the same day or within 24 hours. Or at least that's what I do.
Awesome. So why should you get pre-approved before you go shopping?
You want to do that because you don't want to make the mistake of putting in offers on a home before you get pre-approved, because you're going to want to know how much you're actually qualified for.
And a lot of listing agents these days, they won't even look at offers if they don't have a pre-approval. because they want to know that you're serious about your offer and that you're able to follow through and that you have the funds to do that. So what are some of the issues you can run into when you don't have a pre-approval letter?
Well, not getting the home that you want.
Yeah.
Losing a lot of time. We're in the market now where homes, they sell pretty fast. And if the home that you want, you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
And by the time you get your stuff together, get all your documentation together and your pre-approval, that home may be gone. So you want to do all the homework first with your mortgage consultant or loan officer. Provide that person with the documentation, and then from there, be able to provide you with the pre-approval and the pre-approval for your realtor to start submitting offers on your behalf. So you definitely don't want to do the pre-qualification. You want to do the pre-approval. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, so in wrapping up, get pre-approved before you go house hunting. And yeah.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
That's basically the message for today, get pre-approved.
That's right.
So thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the channel. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe below. Like, comment, let me know what you want to see in the future, any other topics that you might want me to go over. And I will definitely put all of Bilal's information down below too, so you can check out his website as well. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Bye, you guys.